we're gonna get started. Congratulations. Okay, wait. Okay, TeamSpeak. I hate listening to people talk. I can't think and talk at the same time. Anyways, welcome to the British Army Summer Ceremony. Really impressive rally, going over 700. And I know that we have a lot of people not here today just due to, summer break, everyone out here and there. So the fact that we're still pulling 700, incredibly impressive. So hopefully everyone is now on stage. I see that we're trying to get some straggling regiments in here. But I think for the most part we've got, let's see, 545. Yeah, that'll be good to start. 200 people missing, only 200 people missing. It's not the end of the road, I suppose. But I do want to get started because I do know we've got battles after this. The purpose of this ceremony, we're going to go over a lot of the sort of bigger medals. Rankers, I'm gonna try to cover as many medals for you guys as possible based on what I have been sent. It's going to include regimental decorations, some of the more senior of the pendants and combat medals, and then we'll get started with staff medals and battle honors from there as well. So without further ado, we'll start with the Army Combat Medal. For these, I'm just going to call up those who are getting the silver tier and above. So if you hear your name, come forward to the podium in your respective server, preferably in a straight line. Can I get Private Unzield, Guardsman Jewel Destroyer, Kingsman Arthur Watson, Kingsman Marcella Street Vendor, Lance Sergeant Abdub, X Habib, Corporal Loy 980 GT, Corporal 185AA, Corporal MKJ, you know who you are, Corporal I'm Potato 2, Corporal Sleepy AF, Corporal Loknitas Kid Bata, Corporal Ush 312345 Corporal Marcel Lola, Corporal Maximus Oberdeck, Corporal Noah Oberdeck, Corporal Ben X Juchi HD, Corporal Danger Sterling, Lance Sergeant Divine Cubes, Lance Sergeant Cosmiwi, Lance Sergeant, or that's Sergeant Radu, Sergeant Boo Dafi Sterling, Sergeant Sansi 01, Quartermaster Sergeant who bred me, Ensign XTN13, Ensign Villanix, Lieutenant Felipe Overdecked. Receiving the gold, silver tier of the combat medal. I'm just going to keep going through all the high tiers. I've got Lance Corporal Sar 1, Corporal Nappies, Sergeant Lucky Sniper PC, Quartermaster Sergeant Lil Zaki Boy, and then receiving the Army Combat Medal Gold, which is the highest tier. Guardsman Lucas Song, Quartermaster Sergeant Sandin, Quartermaster Sergeant Tanky 208, and Ensign Cross 255. All these individuals, congratulations. You guys are the fraggers of the Army. If it weren't for you at this campaign, it is likely that we would have struggled, especially against some of those French elite matchups. So really well done. You guys continue to frag. For those of you who got the gold tier, you guys can expect to sort of start working towards the military cross, which we hand out to the super fraggers. So really well done. I would say let's do a parade fire, but I know how that's going to go. So let's just get a chant for these guys on 3, 2, 1. Everybody press Q. I'll say the Q. You guys are good to return the line. We might do that at the end just to test it, maybe, but it did not go well for Asia. It's quite a bit. All right, next up, we're going to move on to the photography medal. And again, I'm just going to cover the silvers up. This is for the people out there who are not only taking good pictures, but they're making good content. They're starting to make, all those TikToks, those Instagram reels. I've had to make a BA TikTok recently. It's interesting. I don't know how they do it, but they do it, and they make these really cool edits, all these cool GFXs, so this is meant to recognize them. For the photography medal, can I get Lance, the silver tier up? Lance Corporal Meksham de Isa, Corporal Gabriel SC, Corporal Cosmic Cruz, Sergeant Odai's Rebirth, Sergeant Mega 81049, Color Sergeant Espressos, Quartermaster Sergeant JV Enco, Sergeant Major Blandiff, Ensign Del Gravesend, and then receiving the gold photography medal, I have Kingsman Libium, Corporal Jacob Sterling, Corporal Scottish of Cinders, Sergeant Agent Tasmian Dev, Sergeant Slon, 42678 or 67. Color Sergeant MRTD 0512, Quartermaster Sergeant Walford Builder, and Quartermaster Sergeant Ninja Space. Sorry, I saw it. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you for continuing to produce some of the best propaganda that we've had here in the British Army in quite some time. I've seen some of the videos that we've posted have been getting like thousands of views online. Some of the GFXs as well that we've seen posted have been pretty impressive. So congratulations. Let's get a chant for these gents on 3, 2, 1. God save the king. And you guys are good to return the line. You'll have to excuse me. I do understand I am going a little fast, but there is a lot to cover, a lot of medals. So in case you don't hear your name for whatever reason, or if you got the bronze version of any of these medals, I want to let you know I'm going to post a informal dispatch right after this ceremony, so you can go check, see if you got your medal. But I'm going to do my best to try to get as many ranker ones in as possible before we go on to your fat staff, because apparently they have no lives and play this game 24/7. 725, top rally, that's impressive. All right, we're gonna move on to the Army Conduct Pendant. This is given to those. It's sort of like the precursor to the Medal of Virtue. That's for those who, in their regiment, they're starting to step up in the community. They're a really good example to others. They're not being toxic, you know. As we would say, I guess in my profession, they're being a good wingman, right? So receiving the silver Conduct Pendant. Now I'll go through silver and gold together. For silver, I have Sergeant Major Lalupi, Corporal Ben Velvet, Corporal Niraz Van Bisha, Corporal Gamer Von Surrey, Corporal Not in Bro, Lance Sergeant R.R. Roger 04, Sergeant Alpine Castle, Sergeant Agent Household, Quartermaster Sergeant Divine Mates, Quartermaster Sergeant Tanky 208, Sergeant Major Stiggs, Lieutenant Yinji, Lieutenant Louise Ugumo for the 31, and then receiving the gold variation, I have Lance Corporal Aaron, Corporal Veteraz, and Sergeant XX Luke Maduk. Lots of familiar names. That's really good to see. I love seeing all these sort of repeat people, these veterans who have been here now for like years. It feels like, 'cause I keep seeing your names on every dispatch. So it's good to see that you guys are still in the community and that you guys are being recognized for obviously your extended investment here in BA, and know that it is greatly appreciated. I know that you don't always have to show up, so trust me, we feel it. Everyone here on the Army Board definitely appreciates you guys showing up here for BA. So let's get a chant for these gents on 3, 3, 2, 1 for King and Country. And you guys are good to return to your lines. Next up, we're going to do the support pendant. This is sort of a unique pendant in the sense of it recognizes not only our flag bearers and flag guards, but also those who do line XOs. So, you know, the guy making callouts, the annoying guy who's saying 3, 2, 1 chant in the VC the whole battle, as well as the guy who does drills and yells at you for not being spaced out. So again, we'll start with the silver. For the Army support pendant, I have Lance Corporal Uzi Hinders, Corporal 1212121 SDF, you know who you are. Lance Sergeant Deskills 1, Lance Sergeant Afron Pawn 1, Lance Sergeant Samco 574, Lance Sergeant Blamit, Sergeant Danube, Sergeant Historis Odebrecht, Sergeant II Yuju, Color Sergeant Partisan Gravesend, Quartermaster Sergeant YFC, Quartermaster Sergeant Yang Skio, Quartermaster Sergeant Call Me Statue, Quartermaster Sergeant Fefe 1111 Number Spam, Ensign Slamblex, Ensign Jumbo Sterling, Ensign Roasted Sam, Ensign Jiffy, and then receiving the gold variation, I have Corporal Anya Valkos, Color Sergeant Clown Rut, I think that's how you say it, Quartermaster Sergeant Nobrand Duck, Ensign Go Run 2010, and then Lieutenant Lopuena. Congratulations to you guys. Keep it up. Obviously, as you continue to step up in your roles, hopefully, you know, I see a lot of staff on here, but also some rankers. So hopefully you guys are able to start stepping up into, you know, becoming more of an actual line leader, starting to take that role of leading during the NCO battles or in our internals. And let's get a chant for these guys on 3, 3, 2, 1. God save the king. You guys are good to return the line. And then finally, let's see how I'm doing in time here. Doing good. Doing good. I have the Army Merit Pendant, and this is given to those who are doing excellent work in terms of the administration of the regiment. So there's like all these sides in Devi, you've got the game, and then obviously you've got the people who do all the paperwork, stay up working all those spreadsheets, doing all the spreadsheet wizardry, as I like to say. So this is going to be a shout out to them, whether they're posting bulletins, helping do drafts. These guys are invaluable to BA. They're invaluable to regiments. Without them, BA wouldn't run. We can't run without our administration. So receiving the silver, I have Lance Sergeant Gemoliz 1324, Sergeant Days Rebirth, Sergeant Alexander Inanov, Quartermaster Sergeant Sandin, Quartermaster Sergeant Wife. This is right. This Quartermaster Sergeant YFC, Quartermaster Sergeant Maybe Breadman, Quartermaster Sergeant Swagger Sterling, Quartermaster Sergeant Nikolai Albert Connie, Quartermaster Sergeant Cheesy Vasker, Sergeant Major The Ashen Grave, Ensign Cross, Ensign Colt, Ensign Shasa, Lieutenant Cody, Captain Taz Blinks, Captain Maybe CJ, Major Ronald Cutterbluck, and then receiving the gold variation, I have Sergeant Major Western Wiwi, Quartermaster Sergeant I Like Men Haha, Quartermaster Sergeant Iron Stricker, Quartermaster Sergeant Pickup 123 Pro, Ensign Dione, Ensign Just Jimbo, and Lieutenant Red October, and Lieutenant Slexy Pro. Yes, that's all. Congratulations. You guys keep up the good work. This is sort of like a precursor again to the Order of Honor if you don't have it yet. But again, thank you guys. Your regiments would not be able to run without you, and we do not give enough credit to our administrative people. So hopefully this is just a small token, and hopefully what will come to be more tokens of appreciation. Let's get a chant for them on 3, 3, 2, 1, God save the king. And you guys are good to return the line. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, if anyone wants to take cool pictures, you're more than welcome to. Maybe we'll hand out some late photography medals. Let's see. Moving on, we're going to do some of the regimental decorations. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with a fun, we hand out regimental decorations. These are unique medals to each of your regiments. We're the only nation in BA and all of NW that does this. So hopefully it helps, it's meant to sort of recognize the outstanding members of a specific regimental community and or in Household's case, all of Household. So hopefully it's more of a prestigious medal. It's something that's hand selected by your CEOs, right? They think about who is doing this and that, and or copy this. So it's something that we've had from the start, and it's something that we're going to continue to have. The way we're going to do it, just since there are so many regiments in BA, we're going to do it by brigade. So I'm going to do my best to go through each brigade and call up all 3 regiments at once, and then we're going to hand it out, and then we'll go from there. So we'll start with 1st Brigade, if I can find them on my list. Have my thing pulled up here, maybe. Oh, whoever wrote this missed stuff. Uh-oh. Okay, so 1st Brigade receiving the Royal Welsh Award. This is the 23rd's regimental decoration, and fun fact that our king also has the Royal Welsh Award. I have Corporal Agent Penguin, Corporal XX Phoenix, Corporal Y Me Dude, Sergeant Asperdo, and Lieutenant Rumi Runes. And then from 95th, a Chosen Few decoration. It's a pretty cool medal. I like the way it looks. Lance Corporal Alt, actual Alt of Turkman or something. Corporal Indonesia Victory Indo. Corporal Bowling Diver 2. Lance Sergeant Blueface Tap 2. Lance Sergeant Cruiseman. And Sergeant R.R. Ray 971. And then 27th does not have a regimental decoration yet. So let's get congratulations, guys. Your regiment CEOs have obviously noticed you amongst all the other rankers as being prominent members of the community, whether it be line leading, staff work, or just being a friendly face. You guys have really helped turn your regiment into what it is today. So let's get a chant for them on 3. 3, 2, 1, God save the king. And you guys are good to return to everyone. Next up, we'll start with 2nd Brigade, receiving the Wellington's decoration. Very famous, very cool. I wish I could be Wellington. Quartermaster Sergeant Alia Kaudavar, Quartermaster Sergeant Country Kaudavar, Ensign Smablex, Lieutenant Captain Brian Sparrow, and Captain Sakinar Odebrecht. Then from the 1st Royal Scots, scroll, receiving the St. Andrew's decoration. I really like the way this one looks. Sergeant Abyss 3 All, Quartermaster Sergeant Jimmins Wiwi, Quartermaster Sergeant Gamehu, and Ensign Legend Sniper 1st. And then what's the other one? Oh yeah, 43rd. 43rd does not have one yet. They've not been there long enough. All right, let's get a chant for those guys on 3. Again, congratulations on being, sort of the guys who make your regiment what it is. When you think of that regiment, they think of you. Let's get a chant for them. God save the king. 3, 2, 1. God save the king. I might be talking too fast, honestly. Where are we on time? 15 minutes.
Nah, keep it going. You're good.
We're doing good here.
You're fine,
All right,
Sunyan.
move on to 3rd Brigade. Okay, Devil's Decoration from the 88th. That sounds cool. It looks cool. Corporal Ikmok Big One, Corporal Danger Sterling, Sergeant Swear I'm Noob, Color Sergeant Spar Sterling, Quartermaster Sergeant Swagger Sterling, and Quartermaster Sergeant Julian Doinger. And then from Orange, the Orange Regiment. Not this out, but the Orange Regiment. I have Lance Sergeant Matrella 149, Lance Sergeant Stoll TJ 2011, Sergeant Major We're Power Pro, Sergeant Footballman 907, and Quartermaster Sergeant Lobaka. And then, oh yeah, 12 doesn't have one yet. Okay, I keep forgetting. We have so many rebrands. Congratulations, gentlemen. Let's get a chant for them on 3. 3, 2, 1 for King and Country.
Additional Devil's Decoration, the Earl of Dublin.
Hurrah!
Next up, I have 6th Brigade, and we'll do 6th Brigade with Household as well. Okay, let's see, who's in 6th Brigade? And we'll do it with the Royal Artillery. 42nd, Scottish Pride. Right, okay, there it is. Receiving the Scottish Pride from 42nd, I have Corporal Army Alliance, Color Sergeant Pinolo, Quartermaster Sergeant Moonly Wiwi, and then Color Sergeant Pinolo is listed twice. Okay. Receiving the Mongrels decoration from Chasseurs Botanics, Color Sergeant De Baron 1, and Ensign Ghostbeck Pia. And then from our Royal Artillery Corps, I have the Bombardiers Award, Quartermaster Sergeant Mutlu 1980, Lieutenant Urkel von Suri, and Quartermaster Sergeant Iron Striker. And then from Household, receiving the Household decoration, it's a longer list. I have Guardsman Denelson Vacaris, Veteran Producer Mr. Duck, Lance Corporal Carlos Rod, Corporal Ninza Anna, Corporal Theo Hahad, Theo.Han, Corporal Spark Gamer 2017, Corporal Lag 1211, Lance Sergeant Marsor, Lance Sergeant Afron Pone 1, Sergeant FC Boston, Sergeant Alphonse Surrey, Quartermaster Sergeant Will Hedge, and Sergeant Major Paul Margin. Hopefully all of those people are here. Ah, perfect. 744, by the way. 744, something like that down. 745. Congratulations, gentlemen. Excellent work. Again, you guys are what help make BA's community what it is. When I think of your regiments, I can actually pick some of you out and be like, yeah, I recognize you from that regiment. So it obviously, you know, this medal does have meaning. It does have sort of a purpose, and you guys have definitely fulfilled and met that purpose. So let's get a chant for them on 3. 3, 2, 1, God save the king. You guys are good to return to life. Hopefully there's water in this one. Okay. Next up, we have the Army Gallant. It's a long list. We'll do it anyway. Next up, we have the Army Gallantry Medal. Now, this is handed out. Whereas we have sort of the Army Combat Medal for fragging out and doing great things, we have all the pendants. We have the Gallantry Medal there for more of the discipline. So it's for the people in line who are staying in line. They've got good spacing. They're doing, you know, what they're supposed to be doing during battle. They're saving flags. They're being good flag guards, etc., etc. It's sort of like an elevated version of all the pendants and whatnot. So I've got the bronze tiers here, and I have the silver as well. I'm just going to go through all of them since I said I would. So if you hear your name, come forward. I apologize if my voice cracks. Starting with the bronze, I have regular Ogpudge, Private Zeke Oderbrecht, Private Miskara Ruins, Kingsman Wilf 66, you know who you are, 668. Kingsman Fuga Yarngish, Kingsman Kenzie or K3NZYE, Fusilier Kai Marston, Lance Corporal C1H1R, Corporal Nipis, Corporal Randomly Unsmart, Corporal Helengo, Corporal Wolfengar, Corporal 111 Pigeons, Corporal Darth Raven, Corporal Danny Boy, Corporal Starlax Switch, Corporal JMBC underscore 5555, Corporal Army Portrait, Corporal Nikki Tops, Corporal Your Doom or Death, I choose Doom, Corporal Jacob Sterling, Corporal Banks Sushi HD, Corporal Why Me Dude, Veteran Vortex, who gave it to that guy? Lance Sergeant HD, whatever, yeah, you know who you are, and then Lance Sergeant Rick Crimza Joe. And then receiving the silver variation of the Army Gallantry Medal, I have Corporal Nuggets, number spam, Corporal Saj 128, Corporal Aspon Snev, and Quartermaster Sergeant Sandin 06. And I think that is everything. All right, congratulations, gentlemen. Continue to lead your regiments well, and continue to be the stellar example for the fellow rankers, right? They're going to look to you because you have the Order of Fidelity, and they're going to look like, hey, your COs are going to look to you. They're like, hey, be like, what's your name? Kai Marston, or be like Saj 128. You know, they're not going to look at Vortex and like, they're going to be like, don't be like Vortex 6 and everything. But in all seriousness, congratulations. Let's get a chant for you guys on 3, 2, 1, God save the king. And you guys are good to return to life. All right, I'm going to go on to the military orders now. This is a mix of staff and officers. Okay, that's fine. These are going to be sort of like the big medals, typically reserved for staff, and so there are some staff that I'm going to announce with these, but we also do have some rankers that receive them. With this, I do want to announce that there's a big change coming to the way we deal with medals, especially military orders. So right now, you've got the Medal of Virtue, Military Cross, Order of Honor, and Distinguished Service Order. I am working with HMD right now. We're going to introduce sort of a ranker variation of these. So the idea is it's just going to be just as valuable, still only one handed out per ceremony, one for a ranker, one for an officer, of course, based on rally. So you might have more depending on it. But the idea is to sort of make a ranker-centered one. That way, staff don't steal all the military order slots, and that way rankers can get some as well. So the idea is to provide you, the rankers, with more opportunities to hopefully get these special awards. Those with the current military orders will all keep the officer tier, even if you are a ranker, but we are looking to introduce sort of a ranker tier, and hopefully this is going to, make it so you guys can actually get the recognition you deserve. You don't have to worry about all those silly NCOs stealing all your rankers. So without further ado, I'm just going to go through and read through these. There are reasons that will be posted in the dispatch, however, for the sake of time, we do not have enough. So the Order of Honor, this is given for those who are the peak administrative sort of minions, so the ones out there slaving away again on the spreadsheets all night, and then slaving some extra away doing random Discord work for whatever reason. You could call them a Discord mod. I wouldn't go so far. I think it's I think it's an important job that we need someone to do these bulletins and all these typing and formatting and whatever magic it is. So receiving the Order of Honor, I have Lance Sergeant Diamond Mark Dragon, Sergeant Major Assault on Surrey, Quartermaster Sergeant Pablo Stirring, Quartermaster Sergeant Pablo Rock, Quartermaster Sergeant Sharko Killer 20, and Sergeant Major Error Message 4404. Oh, there's more. Sergeant Major King Althor, Lieutenant Abags, and Lieutenant Captain Brian Sparrow. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you for, doing the nitty-gritty work, the stuff that, usually doesn't get a lot of praise and usually doesn't get noticed as often. But you guys are, again, the backbone of BA. So let's get a chant for you on 3. 3, 2, 1. God save the king. Oh, I fell. You guys are good to return to line. Moving on, we have the Military Cross. This is given to up-and-coming line leaders who have proven their worth, and/or to super fraggers, rankers who have really done a good job at, dropping hundreds and hundreds of kills. So receiving the Military Cross, I have Corporal Gamer Von Surrey, Quartermaster Sergeant Winter Akaria, and Ensign Legend Sniper first. And with this, I'm going to go ahead and announce the Medal of Virtue as well. If you don't know, this is Rule's favorite medal. It's given to those in all of BA, like the most recognizable people in BA's community, those who are always hosting game nights, always friendly, just being a friendly face to all. Receiving the Medal of Virtue with the Order of the Military Cross, stay up there. I have Corporal Ben Velvet, Sergeant Mr. Lava, number spam, Quartermaster Sergeant Hades, AF, Quartermaster Sergeant Iron Striker, Quartermaster Sergeant YFC, Color Sergeant Schlackrack, Quartermaster Sergeant Vivian Von Visha, Quartermaster Sergeant Warfig 91, Sergeant Major Matt, Ensign Danube, and Ensign Jiffy. Congratulations, all of you, whether you are fraggers, line leaders, and or the friendly face in the community, you guys are making major contributions to BA. I appreciate that you guys are also doing this, especially for all the rankers and NCOs. Like, you guys are doing this, and you're not even officers yet. So you guys definitely have a bright and hopefully promising future ahead of you here in BA. So let's get a chant for you guys on 3, 3, 2, 1. God save the king. All right, you guys are going to return to line. Finally, I have the Distinguished Service Order. This is sort of the pinnacle of all the military orders. It's left more vague because it's meant to more recognize overall contributions to BA. So the individuals receiving this are invaluable not only to their regimental CO, but also to the brigade and to the division at large. So without further ado, can I have Sergeant Alexandra Ininov, Quartermaster Sergeant Renya Kalinius, Ensign Azure Odebrecht, Ensign Storm Vanto, Captain Epi Sterling, Captain Gone Canada, Captain Mr. Dirks, and Ensign Lone Wolf. Oh, lots of officers. I should have done that one. Oh well. Congratulations, gentlemen. Your regiment COs. You guys are I recognize a lot of junior officers and a few of line leaders. You guys are definitely up and coming. I recognize all of you. You guys have done a lot for BA, whether it's recruitment, Alexander, or starting to lead, like Storm and Lone Wolf, or Mr. Dirks dealing with the administration of the giant that is 23rd. You guys are very, very important here, and we appreciate everything that you do. Let's get a chant for you on 3, 3, 2, 1. God save the king. You guys are good to return the line. Okay. Now I need to find my other Google Doc because I have 2 medal lists. Yikes. I need to drink water. Okay. See, I should not have drinking as much as I did last night because
just you decaf, bro.
I'm hungover. All right. We're gonna move on to officer promotions before we deal with staff medals, or too many staff medals for that matter. I'm gonna go ahead and sort of do these by regiment rather than rank, mostly because that's how I have it organized on my doc. So we'll do some multiple regiments at once. So from 95th, could I please have VMK I-44 and Union Conscript step forward? Both of you are being raised to the rank of lieutenant. So you're no longer the lowest rank in the officer corps. You now have some experience. You've been around. You've been in the campaign. From 42nd, can I please have Moon Lee step forward? I've seen you have stepped up a lot with leading the lights, and for that you're going to be raised to the rank of ensign as you continue to lead them. And then from the Royal Marines, can I please have Johannes von Windham and Stamix step forward? Johan is being promoted to the rank of lieutenant. He's a hardworking line leader. I've definitely seen him around. And Stamix is being promoted to captain. I don't know why we're doing that, but okay. He's cool, I guess. So congratulations, all of you. Congratulations, all of you. Let's get a chant for the 1, 3, 2, 1. God save the king. You guys are good. From Chasseurs Virtual Leagues, can I have Winter Acuria, please step forward, and SV Rec also step forward. Both of you have been rising stars within the Chasseurs, and so for that, both of you have been raised to the rank of ensign. Welcome to the Officer Corps, and welcome to being gentlemen. Oh yeah, the others, you guys can go back to your lines. Your moment in the spotlight is done. From the 33rd, could I have Chevalier Odebrecht step forward? You've also been working very, very hard on 33rd, and for that, we've seen fit to raise you to an ensign and a proper gentleman in the British Army. And then, you know what, we'll do first as well. Can I get Pavel Rock and Germerhu to also step forward? The two of you have also been sort of stepping up into bigger leadership roles, Germerhu in terms of leading, and Pavel in terms of administration, and so for that, both of you are being raised. Let's get a chant for them on three. And 3, 2, 1, God save the King. You guys are good to return the line. Now from the Orange Legion, can I have Coconut Odebrecht please step forward, and Cody Kalinius, Lobaka, and Schlackrek? And then from the Orange Spanish, because we'll do them all together, can I have Love Slug step forward, Dormiendo do Triangulo, and Renzaya Kalinius? Coconut, you're being promoted to Major. Congratulations. You've been doing an excellent job leading the Nassau, sort of as the executive officer, and helping to get back on his feet. Cody Kalinius is being raised to the rank of captain, and Lobaka and Schlackrek to ensign. In the Spanish Nassau, or Spanish Orange, Orange Cruisin, I have Loveslag being promoted to captain for leading that sort of section of Orange. Duremendo Triangulo being promoted to ensign, as well as Renzia Kalinius for both rising into larger leadership roles. Let's get a chant for these gentlemen, mostly all new gentlemen. 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, God save the King. And you guys are good to return your line. Doing good, actually. Okay, next up we're going to do 88th. Can I please get Epi Sterling, maybe CJ, Pablo Sterling, Xylon Sterling, and maybe Breadman to step forward? Holy Sterlings. And then from 12-0, can I get British Odebrecht to step forward, XTN, Azure Odebrecht, Zhao Odebrecht, and Lee So many Odebrechts and Sterlings. EA is run by families, I guess. What happened to the C family? Anyways, for 88th, Epi Sterling is being promoted to Major. Maybe CJ is being promoted to Major. Pablo Sterling to Ensign. Xylon Sterling to Lieutenant. And maybe Breadman to Ensign. And then from 12-0, British is being promoted to Major. XTN is being promoted to Lieutenant. Azure Odebrecht to Lieutenant. And then Zhao Odebrecht and Li Bao are being promoted to Ensigns, respectively. Let's get a chant for them on 3. 3, 2, 1, God save the King. Congratulations, gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you guys continue to rise to the ranks. You guys are going to return your regiment. Then finally, from the Household Guard, I have Slicey Pro. Please step forward. Hades AF, Storm Vanto, Han Von Suri, Velo Diffs, Taz Blink, Conda Vanto, Y-Wing Master, Bug Napoleon, and Little Zaki Boy. Please step forward. Some questionable names up here. I don't know about this. Just kidding. Slicey Pro, you're being promoted to captain for long-term dedicated service to Household Guard. Hades, you're being raised to ensign. Welcome to the gentleman ranks. No, you must no longer talk to the rankers as they are beneath us. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Storm Vanto is being promoted to lieutenant or lieutenant. Han Von Suri to major. Velo Diff to captain. Taz Blinks to major. Con Vanto to lieutenant. Y-Wing Master to captain. Bug Napoleon to lieutenant, and Lil Zaki Boy to ensign. Again, welcome to the officer ranks, Lil Zaki Boy. Congratulations, gentlemen. You guys, I've seen you all around, whether it's leading HHC or helping out in the campaign, leading CSG, doing admin work. All of you are excellent, excellent leaders, excellent officers, and I look forward to seeing how you guys continue to make Household even bigger and better than it. Let's get a chant for them with 3, 2, 1, God save the King. And you guys are good to return the line. Okay, before we run out of time, this is going to look a little weird, because it's going to be across 2 servers, so if we have photographers on both servers, that'd be great. But can I get every single regimental flag, not the King's colors, but like the regimental flag, to come forward and line up in a straight line in front of the podium? See, if we had every regiment in the server, that would look really, really cool. But I think it would crash since we're like at 7:27 right now, and we were a lot earlier. Yes, regimental flags, not King's colors, regimental flags. Come on, it's not hard. Look at the colors. If there's something shining at the top, don't bring it forward, unless you're an HHG. Which, in case you don't have, you don't have colors, or the special colors. All right, perfect. If you guys would all lower the flags and face me. Yeah, I think you press G. I think you press G. Droodles, press G. Thank you. And Warfig, I think I just gave you a medal. Turn around, press G. Thank you, Warfig. Brave soldier. Anyways, for every regiment's participation in the Iberian campaign, which, if in case you didn't know, we did happen to win. We have essentially carried, dare I say, carried the coalition to victory across 5 different battles. BA had won almost every server and almost every one. There was sometimes we weren't, but most of the times we were winning, and we definitely carried the coalition. For that, everyone is being awarded the Coruña Battle Honor. And so this is going to look different because it's campaign. It's going to be sort of on gold on your flag, so it'll look different from your other battle honors. We haven't added it in the module yet, but you can expect it'll be added within the next couple of weeks or so. So congratulations, all of your flags are blessed by the on behalf of Rule and myself. You guys are good to return to your lines. Congratulations. It's going to chant everyone else, 3, 2, 1, God Save the King. Hopefully you guys like it. It's going to look cool. It's going to be sort of like a unique one. It's been a while since BA has had a proper campaign win. So really, really well done to every regiment that participated, which of course was everyone. Okay, now we're going to move on to the staff honors. I'm going to do my best to go through this as quickly as possible because I can see we are starting to have some attrition as we start to sort of approach that time of battle. So I'm going to do my best to go through this. We're going to do it by division, by the way. So that's how we're going to do it. So for first division, can I please get Word Dollars to step forward, Sander to step forward, Roko, or I guess Captain Yenji to step forward, Icky to step forward, Lord Massiver to step forward, Avalion to step forward, Mr. Derps, Droodles, Ronald, Mario, Ryan, Valiant, Junji, Fred, NBD, and Staymix. Oh wait, no, not Staymix. He already got promoted. You loser. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Okay. So for Word, you have been... Oh, he's not here, that's right. Oh, he's becoming a Knight Bachelor. Congratulations, he's really stepped up with administration. Him. Sander, you're being promoted to Colonel, long-standing veteran. You've been helping a lot behind the scenes as of recently with a lot of the propaganda efforts. So congratulations there. For Captain Yingxi, you're being conferred the title of Esquire, my good sir. Welcome to the Gentry ranks, being somewhat of a gentleman. You've been doing a lot of work in RIC no matter what's been happening. Icky, my good friend Icky, you're being raised to the rank of Baron. It's about time. It's been long earned. You've been here for, I don't even know how long, but 95th rallies 3 lines. Everything that 95th has accomplished has been by and large thanks to the work that you have put in. So congratulations there. Lord Matisvor, you're being awarded the Distinguished Service Order. Been doing excellent administration work for 1st Brigade and for 95th. Please keep it up. For 23rd, Avalion, you're being conferred the title of Esquire as well. Welcome to the ranks of the Gentry. You've been doing quite well. You're also being confirmed as 23rd's official CO. Mr. Derps, you're being promoted to, I don't know if I already announced this, but being promoted to Major and awarded the Military Cross. You are now the official Executive Officer of 23rd, and as such, it makes sense that you should be a Major. Mr. Droodles, you're being conferred the title of Knight Bachelor. You are now a Sir. Let me come down here and not you. My poor PC friend with 8 gigabytes of RAM. You have made one of the best Grenadier lines in the main army, and this has definitely been a long time coming. And then Ronald, you're being appointed as a member of the British Empire. Congratulations, definitely well-deserved long-term veteran. And then Mr. Mario, your OBE is being promoted to KBE. You have been here for quite a long time, and although we have had our fair share of differences, you've always remained loyal to 95th, and I've known that I can always count on you. So for that, you shall now be Sir Mario Ulysses Number Spam. Congratulations, my good sir. And then from the 27th, our newest regiment, Ryan Vasilis, you're being awarded the Military Cross and promoted to Major. You've not only brought in a crazy good regiment, but you captured an eagle. Oh, okay. You captured an eagle in your first battle with us. So congratulations there.
I have been
Valiant, you're being promoted to Lieutenant and awarded the Support Brennan. Then from 6th Brigade, I don't think any of them are here except for NBD. But NBD, you're being given the Order of Honor. I know I said certain things, but you've done a great job with Iron, so congratulations. All right, let's get a chant for your 1st Division staff. 3, 2, 1, press Q. That's everything. You guys are good to return the line. You're running out of time fast. Okay. We're going to go through the next of these fast. Can I get Decaf Odebrecht to step forward? Archie Sterling, Summer.
Oh my God! It's huge!
Teji, Avilaquist, North Erie, Ferret Minded, Sakanora Ninja. And then can I also get Slicey Pro, Cross, Storm, Vanto, Havansuri, Velodif, Tazblinks, and Conductor Vanto. I promise I don't want to go too long. I don't want to rush through these, but I do want to get you guys out of here by like 45 at the latest. So I do want to try to do as much as possible. This does deserve a little bit of a LARP though. Mr. Decaf, you've been here long enough. You've been through the ups and downs. You've left for Portugal, but you came back, and that's okay. So for that, you're being conferred the title of Baron. We now have
Keep
our
talking.
first Portuguese
Keep
Baron here.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Congratulations, definitely well deserved. It is time for the British Army to expand its nobility, and so
Yes!
is where we would do it. Archie Sterling, you're being appointed to Baronet and Lieutenant Colonel. You are now a Sir Archie Sterling. So with the power invested in me, blah blah blah. You are now a good sir.
Yes!
Some random bucket name. Your MBEs upgraded to OBE. Matteo von Vaxstone, congratulations. You have also been knighted. Jeffrey, please knight him for me. You're being raised to the rank of Knight Bachelor in the Gentry for your excellent work with 33rd and 2nd Brigade. Machi Horizon, you're being promoted Captain and Esquire. Epidicus, you're being awarded the DSO and Esquire. Hedgie, you're being promoted to Captain and given the Army Merit on it. You've been doing some great work in 2nd Brigade. Avilaquis, can put this guy on here. Being promoted to Major and given the Military Cross. You've done some excellent field commanding, and you've really been helping hold 2nd Brigade together through some tough times. North Wee, you're being given the Medal of Virtue. You are definitely a stellar member of our community. I see you everywhere. Ferret-minded, Army Conduct Pundit. Sakanar, you're being given the Military Cross. Great job leading 33rd Specs. And Ninja from 43rd, you're given the Medal of Virtue as well. I've seen you around quite a bit. From HHG, Slicey Pro, congratulations. You are now Sir Slicey Pro. You are being conferred the title of Knight Bachelor for long-term service. Mr. Cross, your name has come up too much. You're being conferred the title of Esquire for long-term service and for dedication to HHG. Storm Bounto, you're being awarded the Military Cross for some excellent leading. Hound Von Sur, you've already got the Military Cross. I guess that's going to give you the Grand Military Order. So congratulations. Velo Diff, you're getting Esquire. Congratulations, really well done with the new CSG. Tazblinks being awarded Esquire as well. You've been doing some excellent work with RGG. And Condor Vanto, you've been also very, very, very important to HSG, so you're also being awarded the rank of Esquire. You guys are good to return to line. Chant in 3, 2, 1. Everybody got to the game. Okay. Yeah, we got time. Alrighty. Now for some really, really big things that are going to happen. Can I please get Frankie to step forward? And Space is not here, that loser. Can I get Winter Devs to step forward? And, yeah, that's going to be about it. Frankie and Winter Devs. If he is here. There he is. Yeah, Rubik's, you can talk to your boss, who's stepping forward right now, about that. Frankie, you've been doing a lot of work here in VA. It's not gone unnoticed. As fat as you might be, it doesn't mean that I should withhold honors for being fat. We don't body shame here. So congratulations, Mr. Baron Frankie. You are now a Baron of whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. The nobility can't be fat, you know. And then Winter, you've been doing a lot of work with RGG, HHG, and everything in general. And for that, I am raising you to the rank of Viscount for everything that you have been doing. So both of you let me know what titles you want, as well as all the other nobles. Let me know what specific fiefdom or whatever you want. But congratulations, and you guys are good to return to line. Let's get a chant for them in 3, 2, 1. Every press Q. All right, now can I get Conspiracy to step forward? Parso to step forward. Whipgear is not here, but Whipgear to step forward. Then can I get Apathy to step forward and Jeffrey to step forward? So, BA is bigger now. It's larger. Maybe it's because we have fatter people. That could be a contributing reason. But it is time now that I think BA has had a very long-standing tradition of keeping sort of the general ranks very stingy. But it's time, I think, to reflect our growth and to reflect sort of what we've got. And to raise the next generation of leaders and generals here within BA. So, Parso, you're being raised to the rank of Brigadier General, and as the commander of 1st Division, it makes sense. Conspiracy, you're raised to the rank of Brigadier General for your work here in English HHE EU. Turk, raised to the rank of Major General for your contributions to development and sort of solidifying you as the head of development. And Jeffrey, you're being raised to the rank of Lieutenant General, as you are now going to be the go-to man for all of BA EU. So if you don't know, Azrael is the Lieutenant General as well. He will be leading all of HHE or all of BA Asia, which as he has been, and then Jeffrey will be the go-to contact now for BA EU. And then that's everything good. You guys are good to return to line. Let's get a chant for them with 3, 2, 1. God save the king. For the ranker MBEs, can I get Mr. I-Man to step forward? Can I get Bowie Wowie to step forward? And I think that was about it. There might be more, and I promise if I didn't get them because my DMs were flooded, I will make sure those are announced later. Both of you have been nominated by your respective CEOs to receive the MBE for excellent work, and I've seen that the recommendations track up. So congratulations, you're now MBE. Let's get a chant for them on 3, 2, 1, God save the king. All right. Vectorsi step forward, and then I think Cole has some things to say after, but I'm going to quickly have Vectorsi step forward if he's here. Oh, he might have fallen asleep. All right, well, Vectorsi is being made a baronet and a stir. Congratulations, Vac. Inactive. Blah, blah. I'm just kidding. All right, I think Cole has some things to say, though. Cole would like to.
I do. I have one thing to say. Thank brother. Clear the stage, please. BA, you are as beautiful as the day I first joined. This group has grown considerably since I joined, and I will not take too much of your time because I know you've got battles. The long and short of it is, yeah, my time as a member of BA staff has come to an end today. I think I'm going to get a plot of land in a nice country somewhere, and I'm going to get a farm. It'll be lovely. I'll get a dog as well. But my official position in BA will be not in the chain of command anymore, and it's very bittersweet. And I'm aware at the time. I'm sorry, but yeah, a lot of people have helped me get to where I am, and it's got to a point where I'm not really doing a whole lot anymore. So I think it's time for the other people in our group to step up.
So, you're finally announcing what you've been doing the last year?
Yeah.
Last 3 years.
I will be focusing on NW development moving forward. As you know, I'm an NW developer now.
Like he's been doing the last 6 months.
That is not taken away from the fact that I'm a BA member at heart, and I never strayed away from that. I will represent BA on the genre stage, regardless of my position in it. And yeah, I want to say congratulations to everyone. Congratulations to KJ. Congratulations to Benno, keeping everything going. Congratulations to the entire Gen staff and all of the rankers who keep this group going. Holy yap, I know, but yeah, I just want to say thank you and good luck on your battles today and in future.
Yep. For that, I'm gonna make so if you know Cole's gonna be the quartermaster general, it's gonna be out of the man. He's gonna still be around as sort of a developer to help BA out with our development needs. But by and large, he will no longer be sort of the second in command of the army as it was. Obviously, Jeffrey will now be the head of BA EU, and Ezreal is the head of BA Asia. So as fitting, they're both lieutenant generals, so sort of fit that role. Anyways, I think that's a lot long enough. It's 45. I will have a dispatch posted for the announcement soon, so for all of you to see. I know you guys are late for your battles, so you guys are free to go.